The year is 1700 and King Charles II of Spain lies on his deathbed. His passing marks the end of the Habsburg dynasty in Spain. With no heirs, Europe braces for what's to come. Charles' will declares Philip of Anjou, grandson of King Louis XIV of France, as his successor. Tensions rise as nations fear the union of Spain and France. In response to Philip's succession, England, the Dutch Republic, and the Holy Roman Empire form the Grand Alliance. They fear the expansion of French power. On the other side, France and Spain unite, preparing to defend their claim. A European conflict looms, with the balance of power hanging in the balance. In 1701, the first significant clash takes place in the Low Countries. The Allies face off against French and Spanish forces at the Battle of Fleurus. The French, under the command of Marshal Villeroy, aim to push forward. The Allies, commanded by Prince Eugene of Savoy and the Duke of Marlborough, hold their ground. The war reaches Spain, where the port city of Barcelona becomes a symbol of resistance. The Allies launch a siege, hoping to turn Catalonia into a base for their campaign. Philip V, the new king of Spain, defends his city fiercely. His troops are led by a loyal commander, the Marquis of Bedmar. 1704, one of the most decisive moments of the war unfolds at the Battle of Blenheim. The Duke of Marlborough, a brilliant tactician, leads the Allied forces. The French army, commanded by Marshal Tallard, faces off against them on the Danube. Despite being outnumbered, Marlborough's troops achieve a spectacular victory. Following Blenheim, the Allies gain momentum. The war takes its toll on both sides, with armies stretching across Europe. The French struggle to maintain supply lines, while the Spanish feel the pressure of revolt from their territories. Philip V faces growing unrest. As the conflict drags on, the resolve of the nations is tested. In 1706, the Allies strike again at the Battle of Ramillies in Belgium. The Duke of Marlborough, supported by Prince Eugene, proves his worth once more. The French forces are soundly defeated. Their position in the Netherlands weakens, and the Allies march towards victory. With this success, the balance of power shifts further. While Marlborough's forces push through the Low Countries, Prince Eugene faces the French in Italy. In 1706, he lays siege to the fortified city of Turin, the key to French dominance in northern Italy. After months of hardship, the French are forced to retreat. The city holds firm, and the Allies win another crucial victory. The year is 1708. In another crucial battle in the Low Countries, the Allies, led by Marlborough, clash with the French at Oudenarde. Despite facing a strong French defense, the Allies secure victory once again. The French army retreats, and the Allies gain a key advantage. The war seems to be turning in their favor. In 1709, France launches a bold counterattack. Led by the French King Louis XIV, the French forces attempt to recapture lost ground. The French troops push into the heart of the Low Countries, but their momentum is not enough to turn the tide completely. The Allies hold strong, and the war continues. In 1709, the Battle of Malplaquet marks one of the bloodiest conflicts of the war. The Allies, once again commanded by Marlborough and Prince Eugene, attack the French in northern France. Despite heavy casualties on both sides, the Allies secure a narrow victory. The French retreat, but the battle leaves both armies exhausted. Back in Spain, Philip V faces growing dissent. Catalonia, particularly, is a hotbed of resistance against his rule. The Catalans seek the support of the Allies, hoping to secure independence from Madrid. Tensions flare as French forces attempt to suppress the revolt. The Spanish throne, though secure for now, is not immune to upheaval. The Allies, aiming to break French defenses in the north, lay siege to the city of Lille in 1708. The siege is long and grueling, but ultimately the French forces are forced to surrender. Lille's fall marks another heavy blow to French morale. Though the French lose territory, they still refuse to give up their claim to Spain. In Spain, the war rages on as Philip VI's forces engage in the Battle of Villaviciosa. Despite being outnumbered, the Spanish king's army scores a hard-fought victory. The Allies face a setback, and Spain remains firmly under Philip's control. The battle proves that Spain's determination to hold on to the throne will not easily be defeated. As the war continues into the second decade, the Allies face mounting exhaustion. The European populace grows weary of the endless fighting. The cost of the war is astronomical, and internal dissent rises. Marlborough, once hailed as a hero, faces growing criticism. Meanwhile, King Louis XV maintains his resolve to keep his family on the Spanish throne. By 1710, both sides recognize that the war cannot continue indefinitely. The Treaty of Utrecht begins to take shape as negotiators from Spain, France, and the Allies come to the table. The Allies demand concessions, while France works to preserve as much influence as possible. The treaty will shape the future of Europe for years to come. In the Mediterranean, the Spanish fleet plays a crucial role in the war. Commanded by Admiral Federico Grimani, the fleet attempts to break the naval blockade imposed by the Allies. If you like it, please like and subscribe to the channel to receive all that is new.